Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel. Just lunchtime on Wednesday afternoon, and I'm just going out. I'm going to do somewhere between 8 and 10k, I think. Yeah, somewhere between 8 and 10k today. I've just been doing a warm-up. It's raining. It's a bit chillier today, so I'm just going to get this done. Kilometre 1, done it around 5:23, I think it was. Had to stop for a wee straight away. Oops. Reality check time. I'm 3 kilometers in and I've just decided to stop. You know, I did 23 kilometers on Sunday and everything was great, everything felt fine. Today I'm 3 kilometers in and I can feel just ever so slightly, I can feel that little point in my hamstring, ever so slightly. When I did it the other week, it wasn't bad. It felt really gentle. This week it feels even less, even more gentle, should I say. It's just very, very slight. But I think ultimately it's the way I'm running. The actual form that I'm using is so different, because when I'm running a bit quicker, I'm getting a higher knee lift, a higher heel lift on the back of my leg, and I'm just more into it than, you know, just a chill out run. And it's when I push off like that, which is why I've been fine, because the last couple of runs I've only been nice and gentle at a really slow pace, so it's not really been an issue. 3 k's in, it was just all of a sudden, again, a bit like a switch where I could suddenly feel it again, but even less so than last time. So I'm doing the right thing, and I stopped instantly. And I think I'm going to give my wife a quick call, because she's actually home today. She's got a day off work today, so I think I'm going to give my wife a quick call to come and pick me up, and just get home. Fast forward, we now fast forward to Saturday morning. I'm out walking the dogs. I spent the last few days feeling a little bit sorry for myself and a bit confused. So my leg's gone funny again. Now I could feel it a tiny bit when I was out on that run, and then a couple of days ago I was actually painting in the house, painting the kitchen, and I did the very thing that you're always told not to do because you might hurt your back, and that's bend over to pick something up. My back's fine, by the way, but I bent over on one leg, which was the leg with which was my right leg, where the hamstring problem's been, and I could feel my leg, I could feel something pulling my leg again. Now the reason I say it's confusing is because, as you can see now, I'm out walking, I'm fine, and I can actually jog no problem at all. So if we think back last weekend, where I did 23.5 kilometers, I did that no problem at all, no pain, no niggle, no nothing. And I could do that now. That's the confusing thing. As long as I'm going nice and slow, I can actually jog on it. I'm not going to just now, I'm not. I want to, but I'm not going to. It only seems to be when I pick up the pace where I'm really starting to engage those muscles more, I guess, because there's a big difference between my slow long run form and my quicker run form. So I think the long and short of it is, I've got to take more time to rest and let my body heal itself and pick myself up. Now the problem I've got at the minute is I am starting to worry that, you know, I feel like I'm on the countdown now to the event, which I think is it's about 11 weeks to go, I think. And with only 11 weeks to go, this is really bad timing. I guess the saving grace is it could be a lot closer to the event. You know, if this was 2 or 3 weeks out, then this would be an even worse story, wouldn't it? And I know it's not just about the event. And I know people will probably tell me, you know, worst case scenario is don't do it. But I don't want that to be the case. I really want this, you know, I've had my heart set on doing this for a good number of months now. So I've got to be super sensible and really get myself healed up. It's so hard, isn't it, when you're on a roll, you're getting somewhere where you're doing quite well. I was getting, you know, my pace was getting better on my quick runs. I was finding going longer distances easier. So one thing I am going to try, I am going to set my bike back up in the garage, get on the turbo trainer and do some gentle miles on my bike, get myself back onto Zwift, and at least that way hopefully I can hold on to some of my fitness. But in terms of running, truth is I'm not sure when the next time I'll run will be. I'm hoping it's not going to be long. I'm hoping it's only going to take a week or so, because again, the niggle that's there feels less than it did when I first did it. So perhaps I just didn't leave it quite long enough to properly heal. And maybe for now I need to stop trying to do any quicker runs as well, because they seem to be what hurting me. So what does this mean for me now? Well, this means I've got to get my mental attitude back to where it was and get some positivity back in there, because I have been feeling a bit down the last couple of days. Even my wife noticed it and mentioned it to me, so I've got to pick myself up, stop being a little what's it, and get back training. What I'm doing today is I'm in my garage. I have got my bike set up, I've got the Wahoo kicker, I've got it to the kicker climb, and I've got that all linked up to Zwift. So I'm getting back on Zwift today. Nothing mad, nothing crazy, just gonna get on there, see how my leg feels on the bike. Truth is, right now I can't feel the injury again. It's entirely gone. So I'm gonna really take some confidence from that whatever it is that's been niggling at me for the last couple of times, it's very minor. I'm at the point where I'm gonna listen to some advice now, and I know what the advice is gonna be, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. So I only hurt myself when I'm running fast. When I'm out on my long, slow run, I can't feel a thing. I can go at that sort of, you know, when you're just kind of shuffling along, and I won't feel anything on my leg. The question is it safe to go out and do those shuffles? Because I'm really frustrated. I'm worried I'm going to make silly decisions. I know the sensible side of me is saying you just got to wait till it's healed, but I can walk, so I'll go walking. I can jog, so why shouldn't I go jogging? I can't run. That's how I'm going to separate this. It's by jogging and running. Jogging to me is like a slow shuffle. Running is where I'm lifting my knees up and whatever else. I can't do that. I don't feel comfortable enough to do that, but I do feel comfortable enough to go out for a jog, a nice, easy, slow shuffle. But I'm guessing I shouldn't, right? Let me know. What would you do? Anyway, for now, I'm picking myself up, I'm getting off the floor, I'm just going to stop crying about what's going on. I'm going to get on my bike and see how this feels, and I'm hoping that this is going to be good fun today and I can get on here and get a few miles under my belt. Here we go, everybody. Right, I am 8 kilometres into my ride, nice and easy, just trying to keep that heart rate where it should be, trying to keep it in the 140s. I'm going to use this time to say thank you to a few people. So some of you might know I've set a target to myself to raise some money for Alzheimer's Research UK. I set a target of 300. We've now met that target. I think we're on £301. So we absolutely met that target, which is really nice, really good news. I'll stick up on the screen now the names of those that I've got that have donated. There's been a couple of people that have donated anonymously as well. Unfortunately, I can't say thank you to you guys. Well, I can say thank you, but I can't name you, which would have been nice, but I understand not everybody wants their name on a video on YouTube, so that's fair. But thank you all the same. We had some really generous donations, which, if I'm honest, they kind of blew the socks off me a little bit. So thank you. That just gives me a bit more drive, a bit more energy to really, you know, get out there and work harder for it. I don't want you guys spending your money on something. I mean, the cause is still good, but you're still, you know, I've made a promise to do something in return for that money, and I'm going to make sure that I do. I'm going to smash this. I'm going to get it done. This is just another hurdle, another bump in the road, but I'm just really thankful that it's only a small one. I'm really confident that we're going to crack this egg. Oh, happy Easter, by the way. That was pure accident. So I'm hoping that this video, it may have started off a bit doom and gloom, but I'm hoping it's going to end on a high. I'm still positive. I've had a few down days, but I'm still feeling really positive. I'm still in the battle. I'm still going for it, and I'm still going to get it all done. It's a journey, and this is part of it. Right, so I'm going to call it there. Have a fantastic Easter with your families. Enjoy the extra day off in the UK, at least tomorrow. I don't know about the rest of the world, if you guys get tomorrow off or not. But for those of you that do, enjoy it with your families. Make the most of it. And I'll catch you this coming week.